So here's an investing video for all you people that are very new to investing, don't know where to begin, don't know what a brokerage account is, don't know what to buy, don't know how much to invest. So I used to say opening up a brokerage account is similar to opening up a checking account, because you got to give them your name, you got to put some money in, you got to give them your social security number, you got to pay taxes and all the money you make. But I'll give you a better analogy. Opening up a brokerage account is kind of like buying a bookshelf. It's a place where you put stuff. And if you buy a bookshelf and you don't put any books on the bookshelf, you're missing the point. So you open a brokerage account like Robinhood or Fidelity Investments, and that's just the first step. After you open the brokerage account, you need to buy some stocks to put in the brokerage account. That's your place to hold all these stocks. So when you're a new investor, let's say you only have a couple $100, maybe buy a share of an ETF like VOO. That's the Vanguard. They invest in like the 500 biggest companies in America or something. So you're buying a piece of the index fund, and many other people are buying pieces of that index fund. And that fund invests in the 500 biggest companies in America. So indirectly, you're an owner of companies like Apple and Home Depot and Microsoft and stuff like that. So as the stock market goes up over time, there's going to be ups and downs along the way. But over time, as the stock market goes up, you're going to collect all those dividends and you're going to benefit from the capital gains. Capital gains means you buy something at 200 and eventually it's worth 400, 500, $600. So you're going to benefit from all the dividends along the way, which is the money that they pay you, plus the capital gains, which is the amount that it goes up over time. So I think that index funds are the way to go. Warren Buffett, the best investor in the world, says that 99.9% of us would do better if all we did was invest in index funds. So who am I to argue with him? I know that I would have done much better in life if I just stuck all my money in index funds right from the start. I would have had enough money to buy 2 or 3 houses right now. So I definitely think that for most of us, we should be investing in index funds like VOO. So to give you an example of how cheap it is to invest in an index fund, let's say you come up to me and say, hey, Ara, I got $10,000 to invest. So if I say, yes, stick the whole $10,000 into VOO, right? So the way that the index fund makes money is they take $4 a year from you. So you're investing $10,000, and let's say on average you make 9%. So by next year, let's say we can guess that you're going to have 10,900. We're not going to be right, but that's a good guess. And they're only going to take $4 from you. So $4 for the whole year. It's really nothing. It's like the price of a couple cups of coffee, and it's not a big deal. But the benefit is that you get to have access and ownership. You actually own shares of the index fund, which own shares of the companies. So you're indirectly an owner of companies like Home Depot, Disney, Target, Walmart, all those great companies that you might like to own, and you might like to own for your kids over time. So you really get a lot of benefit of being an owner of these good companies, because over time they find a way to make money. So how much do you want to invest? So that's really up to you. If you have $100, invest $100. If you have $10,000, invest $10,000. Obviously, if you're trying to be a millionaire, the more that you invest, the better. So just to give like rough guidelines, everyone's situation is different, but let's just say that you have $10,000 to invest. I would say stick $8,000 of that money into index funds. And the reason is because you're going to do well over time, you're going to collect dividends over time, and that $8,000 is going to grow over time. You're going to see the ups and downs from month to month, but over time you're going to do terrific and you're going to make a lot of money. There's no risk as long as you keep your money in for the long term. So what to do with that extra $2,000? Well, I would suggest owning companies that you like. So if you like to fix houses a lot, I always say my dad, he should buy shares of Home Depot and Lowe's. For my daughter, I bought her shares of Disney and Nike. If you are interested in technology and cell phones and computers, maybe buy shares of a security company, or shares of Microsoft, or shares of Apple, or shares of maybe Amazon or Oracle, or things of that nature. But when you're a new investor, I think it's very important to buy shares in these big, huge companies that are making loads of money. So if you buy shares of Microsoft right now, let's say, I don't see any way that you're going to lose huge amounts of money over time. People that are new to investing are a little bit afraid, but Microsoft is making so much money. They are paying out so much money in dividends. They are still growing. Their cloud division is just growing very, very fast. And over time, you're going to make a lot of money. So I just don't see how, if you keep your money invested over time, I don't see how you're going to lose money. Another example I like to say is Dunkin' Donuts. So let's say you buy shares of Dunkin' Donuts for about $80 each. Let's guess that in 10 years, these are going to be worth $160 each. Let's guess that you're going to double your money. And along the way, you're going to collect dividends. Do you care if the stock market goes up or down next month? We know that Dunkin' Donuts is going to be selling more coffee than they are today. 10 years from now, it doesn't matter what the stock market is doing. We know what Dunkin' Donuts is going to be doing. They're going to be selling coffee, and they're going to be paying their profits to their shareholders, which if you buy shares of Dunkin' Donuts, that will be you. I would suggest staying away from companies like weed companies, like cryptocurrency, anything that is super new, like IPOs, such as Uber and Lyft, that aren't really making money yet. So I would stay away from companies that aren't making money. I would stay away from weed companies. I'd stay away from cryptocurrency. I would stay away from gold and silver. Basically anything that isn't actively making money and paying you dividends. When you're a new investor, it's important to be conservative. Get those dividends trickling into your account every so often. Get those $5 and $20 a quarter coming into your account, and you'll slowly see the money add up. And over time, as you invest in companies that are making huge amounts of money, like index funds, like Home Depot, you will eventually see those shares go up because these companies are going to be making a lot more money in the future. However much they're making in 2019, we can guess that in 2029, 10 years from now, they're going to be making way more money, and those dividends are going to be more, and those shares are going to be worth a lot more. So I don't believe there is too much risk in investing, because common sense will tell you that whatever company you invest in, as long as you're using common sense and you're buying big companies like Home Depot, as long as you're doing that, you can guess that the prices of everything 10 years from now, they're going to be a lot higher. These companies are going to be making more money. There's going to be more stores. There's going to be inflation. Everybody is going to have more money. You can even invest in real estate funds, something like that. Just when you invest, don't plan to invest for the short term. Don't invest for 6 months or a year. Like, give yourself a 10-year or 15-year or even 20-year time span, and give yourself a chance to make a lot of money. Don't focus on investing 10,000 and cashing out for 10,500 or cashing out for 11,000. Give yourself plenty of time to collect lots and lots of dividends, and let the shares of anything that you buy go up, 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 and give it time. Don't be scared to make a lot of money. My name's Ara. I hope this helps. If anyone's not investing, please feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. Send me any messages on Messenger. I've had a few people, Nito Santos, Joanna, who else has asked me? My dad. A few people have recently opened up Robinhood accounts, and I'm happy to help you guys invest, even though I don't make these videos too often anymore. I do like seeing that more people are getting into investing and opening up accounts. Babette, I hope you're motivating Joanna to invest. So anyway, let me know. I hope this helps. Please share this video if you know someone that needs to start investing. I'm trying to take away the fear out of the investing world and give people the confidence to get started, and give them the motivation to show them that you can actually make a lot of money doing this. Slowly become rich. Bye, guys.